From the cradle has arisen a city of gold. A city of 8 million people and 6 million trees. A modern and vibrant city, combining rich culture with diverse style. A city that has learned from its past and proud to share its future with the world. This is the home of Miss World 2009. This is Johannesburg. Live from Johannesburg, Miss World 2009. Albania, Angola, Argentina, Aruba, Australia, Austria, Bahamas, Barbados, Belarus, Belgium, Belize, Bolivia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Botswana, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, People's Republic of China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Côte d'Ivoire, Croatia, Curacao, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, England, Ethiopia, Finland, France, Georgia, Germany, Ghana, Gibraltar, Greece, Guadeloupe, Guatemala, Guyana, Honduras, Hong Kong, China, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Korea, Latvia, Lebanon, Liberia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Macedonia FYRO, Malaysia, Malta, Martinique, Mauritius, Mexico, Moldova, Mongolia, Montenegro, Namibia, Nepal, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, Northern Ireland, Norway, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Puerto Rico, Romania, Russia, Scotland, Serbia, Sierra Leone, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, Spain, Sri Lanka, Suriname, Swaziland, Sweden, Tahiti, Tanzania, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Turkey, Uganda, Ukraine, United States, Uruguay, Venezuela, Vietnam, Wales, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Please welcome your host for this evening from Phoenix Satellite Television, Angela Chow.
Hey, all you beautiful people! Miss World is back! I want to hear ya! That sounds pretty South African, pretty Joburg to me. All right, this is Miss World 2009, and you are joining us live from the most exciting city in the world, Johannesburg. How you feeling? That good, huh? Okay. We want to give a special thank you to His Worship, the Mayor of Johannesburg, Councillor Amos Masondo, for making us feel so welcome. And to SABC for this historic broadcast. Now, as you can see, a record of 112 nations have sent their beautiful representatives to this world-class African city, and tonight, one of these young ladies will be crowned before your eyes the new Miss World. I am joined, yeah, we're excited. I'm joined this evening by Steve Douglas, who, as the event director of Miss World, is well qualified to bring us the official view. Steve.
What a night, Angela. Yes, I'll be getting the views of the judging panel, explaining the judging process. And Angela, backstage, we have our co-host, a lady who herself is a former winner of a major international beauty title. She's also a UNICEF ambassador, Michelle McLean. Now, Michelle, you're backstage now. This must bring back some memories.
Hi there, Angela. Hi, Steve. Hi, everybody. It certainly brings back memories. But tonight, I'm going to be backstage capturing some of the tension, meeting some of the contestants, and chatting to some of their roommates and friends to find out who they think Miss World 2009 will be. I got to tell you, there's a lot of excitement and anticipation back here. I guess a lot of you out there wish you were in my position right now. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Steve. We're ready. How about you? Yeah, join us after the break for the biggest night of the year.
Excitement as they are invited to the presidential palace to meet the President Jacob Zuma.
We are very honored to host you here today and in our country. The Miss World contest brings nations of the world together and is an important platform for promoting unity, togetherness, amongst all of us.
A very special welcome indeed. Welcome back to Johannesburg. Yeah. We've shared the spirit of togetherness through the African dance of Umoja. Now our contestants would like to share with you their cultures in a celebration of music, costume, and traditional dance. The Miss World 2009 contestants are pleased to present Dances of the World.
Dancers of the world, a first in the Miss World final. I simply love those costumes. Stunning, stunning, stunning. But now it's time to meet our judging panel. Let's join Steve back on the arena floor. Steve.
Well, it's a tough job, isn't it? But someone's got to do it. And this is our judging panel this evening. We begin with somebody who doesn't need any introduction. She's a Bollywood superstar. She was Miss World 2000. She's the beautiful Priyanka Chopra. Judge number 2, the man, the top fashion designer of South Africa. He dresses Miss World. He is JJ Schoeman. Another lady full of Miss World experience. She comes from China. She's the worldwide face of L'Oreal, as well as being Miss World 2007. Give it up for Zhang Zilin. Our next judge, judge number 4, is chairman of the Miss World Group and international president of Variety. She is Julia Morley. Our next judge, musical director for Dame Shirley Bassey, We Will Rock You, Grease, and many TV shows, including the Royal Variety Performance. Of course, he also writes the music for Miss World in his spare time. It's Mike Dixon. The lady responsible for bringing Miss World to Johannesburg. She's CEO of Johannesburg Tourism Company, representing the home of Miss World. Please welcome Lindiwe Mahlango Kwele. This man also needs no introduction to us at Miss World. He's the president of the World Travel Awards, Mr. Graham Cook. Well, here's a man looking more nervous than contestants, and I think I know why, because he's one of South Africa's leading producer-directors, and tonight he's particularly excited because he's also the producer of Miss World 2009. Give it up for Warren Batchelor. So there's our judging panel. The decision on who is the next Miss World rests solely with them. Now, the contestants have spent many hours with these judges being assessed, and their marks, their pre-marks, will now go forward, and the success of the winner tonight will depend on how the marks in the pre-judging and the marks that they give this evening, the marks when they're all added together will decide who is the next Miss World. So judging panel, now you've seen all the contestants, please begin your marking. And while they deliberate, let's enjoy some of the highlights of the Miss World visit to Johannesburg as the city prepares for World Cup 2010.
Johannesburg is the financial and commercial hub of Africa, with its modern conference venues, majestic shopping malls, trendy hotels, and a wealth of art and culture. Johannesburg generates 16.5% of South Africa's wealth and employs 12% of the national workforce. It is Africa's world-class city. The FIFA 2010 World Cup will give Johannesburg the opportunity to welcome the world. Visitors will enjoy the vibrant and energetic lifestyle. A night on the town in Johannesburg is an unforgettable experience with international cuisine to the highest standard and a variety of theatres, cafes and top-class entertainment. The inner city has been regenerated to become a centre of fashion, arts and culture. No wonder 55 airlines now fly into Johannesburg's brand new international terminal at OR Tambo Airport. The Miss World contestants have seen firsthand the welcome that Josie gives to its guests from around the world. They've enjoyed the hospitality of its friendly people and marveled at its rich history. Johannesburg is an experience our contestants would recommend to everyone traveling to South Africa for the World Cup. Johannesburg is the gateway to your World Cup experience. After the break, the fast track semi-finalists are revealed. Ladies were treated to a few days in Port Elizabeth, the very heart of the adventure province, the Eastern Cape.
Yes, just a little taste of our wonderful time in the beautiful Eastern Cape. Just 1 hour's flying time from Johannesburg. Right now, we're pretty excited because it's time to reveal our fast track semi-finalists. Steve, can you explain the fast track system for us?
Yes, Angela, I certainly can. A unique feature of Miss World is the fast track system. This gives the opportunity for a contestant to pre-qualify for the Miss World semi-final by winning one of 5 fast track events. The first fast track event that we're about to see is sport, and this took place in the Eastern Cape in Port Elizabeth.
Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, jewel in Port Elizabeth's World Cup crown. Our 4 Miss World teams are hoping to bring global attention to Africa's endangered species. African penguins, the cheetahs, the black rhinos, and the martial eagles. Time to stretch and prepare for battle. Our teams go head-to-head in a series of sporting challenges, and the Penguins taste victory in the penalty shootout, cheered on by their young fans.
African penguin.
But the team championship is decided by the final relay. It all comes down to the last leg. Japan for the Penguins, Sierra Leone for the Cheetahs. Thanks to her superb performances in the team events, Japan needs to only take 3rd place in the individual sprint final, and she crosses the line to become our Miss World Sports Champion. Danny Jordan, CEO of the local organizing committee of the FIFA World Cup, presents the prize as Japan is fast-tracked to the Miss World semi-finals.
Congratulations, Japan! Okay, now our second fast track event has become the favorite of many as the Miss World contestants show their performing talents in the hope of reaching the semi-final.
The Miss World Talent Final took place at the Victory Theatre in Johannesburg. And before our competition began, Umoja showed why they have been thrilling audiences worldwide for over 10 years. But now it was time for our Miss World Top Talent finalists to take the stage. 19 individual performances with some extraordinary highlights. Australia's Dance Fusion. The haunting voice of Norway. And the classical ballet of Korea.
We'll take the high and lower to Lochloman. Let's go from Brooklyn to Glasgow.
Baby on my hip, 'cause I'm a redneck woman. I ain't no high class from.
The changing faces of Sierra Leone. the sublime soprano voice of Canada. Music director Mike Dixon was blown away by the brilliance of our top 5, but which of them would win a place in the semi-final as talent champion?
Canada.
Our judges couldn't separate the top 2.
Miss Sierra Leone.
And so, for the first time ever, we have 2 fast-track talent winners.
Our 2009 Miss World Talent winners, Canada and Sierra Leone.
You heard it here. Well done to Sierra Leone and Canada. Our joint winners are being given the chance to perform tonight on this huge Miss World stage. That's in front of, a billion people or so. Pretty frightening. But we will now begin with the lady who captivated us with a traditional Chinese art. 接下来看到是中国古老川剧的绝技变脸 face changing. She's the first foreigner to learn this ancient Chinese art. Please welcome Maria Tu from Sierra Leone. Wow, I still can't work out how she does that. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And later in the show, we will see Canada being given her chance to sing in front of the largest live audience ever to see a talent winner's debut performance. We wish her luck. Next, the Turbine Hall in Johannesburg witnessed an event that combined African fashion with Joburg style. It also gave a chance for the best designers from around the world to bring their work to South Africa.
Newtown has become the hub of Joburg's film and fashion industry, and that fashion has never looked more glamorous than when our Miss World contestants took to the ramp. Our contestants acted as models, showcasing beautiful designer evening gowns from all over the world. The leading designer chosen by our judges would win Miss World's very own World Designer Award. The variety of these stunning creations made it a difficult task to pick a winner, but an emotional Sierra Leone received the award from Mayor of Johannesburg, Amos Masondo, and top fashion designer JJ Skuman. The world's top model fast-tracks our winner into the Miss World semi-finals, dressed in fantastic African fashion created by South Africa's leading designers. This true Josie Gold collection was fashioned by all 112 nations. While the judges deliberated as to which 12 top models would strut their stuff in the final, it was time to meet the creative genius behind each Josie collection. So, to the finalists. The results are in. Third place goes to Martinique. Second place goes to Vietnam. But our winner and world's top model is Mexico, who now fast tracks to the Miss World semi-final.
Congratulations to Mexico! Wow, what an amazing event, Michelle.
Absolutely, it was great fun to be there. Yes, congratulations. She certainly deserved to win. To think that there were 112 designers from all around the world showcased at one fashion show, this makes it a truly unique event. Fashion is an essential element to taking African culture to the world, and the Turbine Hall has been the center of the regeneration of the inner city. Well, I was also lucky enough to travel with our contestants to KwaZulu-Natal coast, north of Durban, for our next fast track event, Miss World Beach Beauty.
The ladies looked more radiant than ever, their fabulous figures complemented by designer golden beachwear in honor of the host city Egoli, place of gold. The Fairmont Zimbali Lodge is a breathtaking 700-acre resort. Our hosts, Johannesburg Tourism Company, invited Miss World to this paradise on KwaZulu-Natal's Dolphin Coast, north of Durban.
Of the 112 contestants who met in Johannesburg recently, only 45 finalists were able to make it through to be here today to meet our judges.
Before the competition began, the ladies had a chance to enjoy the surf on the sun-kissed Durban beaches.
I have the names of the top 12 finalists, and they are Barbados, Bolivia, France, Gibraltar, Indonesia, Mexico, Panama, Puerto Rico, Scotland, Vietnam, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. In third place, Miss Scotland. In second place, Miss Panama. And our Miss World Beach Beauty 2009, Gibraltar. Congratulations. That's right, Gibraltar is in the semi-final as one of the 6 fast track winners, and that gold swimsuit collection was a real hit, Angela.
Wow, I'm sure all the people will be flocking to South African beaches, especially to Johannesburg for the fashion after that. Now, after the break, we have revealed 5. There's 11 more to go. We will be revealing the last fast track place and the 10 choices of our judges for the semi-finals. Hold your breath and don't go away. Sabah.
Wow, wasn't she incredible? Another one of our talent finalists, the fabulous Kim Juri from Korea. You can see why she trained with both the Royal and Bolshoi Ballet. Well, from our top talent, we now move to Miss World's cherished theme, Beauty with a Purpose. Tonight, we will honor the winner of Beauty with a Purpose with a place in the Miss World semi-final. We will also salute the national director of her country with a pledge to support their fundraising program by bringing the new Miss World 2009 to their country.
The judges have shortlisted 3 projects from which the winner will be chosen. Sitting in the audience, we have the national directors. So let's meet our 3 Beauty with a Purpose finalists. Guatemala. National Director Howard Turner, who's unable to be with us this evening. Barbados. National Director Stephanie Chase. India. License holder, the Times of India, represented by Dipti Desai. So now, let's give it up for the ladies and take a look at these countries at work.
I definitely want to see all the children of Guatemala going to school in a safe place and in adequate learning conditions. Guatemala has the lowest human development index in all of Latin America and holds the 118th position in human development world. This is absurd when only 63% of the population finishes the 5th grade in school. I especially focus my efforts to causes that have the objective of improving education. For this, my first step in order to turn this into reality was to develop the School Makeover Project, which consists in considerably improving school facilities in communities with the poorest conditions in the rural area. With this project, I also strive for people in these communities to find jobs and additional income that will improve their economy.
Barbados, in all its beauty, is not beyond the global scourge of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. My Beauty with a Purpose project was obvious. I founded the Love Campaign to help the faceless children of my little paradise who were affected by HIV/AIDS. Guarded by Barbadian law and policy, I have not been in direct contact with the beneficiaries, but I have worked closely with the agencies that are mandated to issue care. The campaign therefore sought to encourage people to abandon the HIV stigma, to donate to the food bank, and to create a school assistance fund for children affected by the disease.
Few people in my country feel that a girl is a liability. I wanted to make them realize that a girl is a beautiful bud who has the potential to blossom into a beautiful flower someday. I met few young angels from Asia's largest brothel house. I wanted to tell them, to convince them that they are no different from the rest and that education can help them where they want to go. I remember the day I was giving the check to the organization which handles over 50,000 girls in the presence of over 100 young girls. I realized that I could do something more. I did not have the financial resources myself, but I had a title, and I couldn't have put it to a better use than to raise funds for these young children. That's when I decided to donate 1/3 of the amount that I had raised for my girls, and the remaining helped 650 girls to study, to educate themselves, to dream, and to weave a better and brighter tomorrow.
And from Precious Girl, look what a precious woman she has become. Miss World, Beauty with a Purpose winner is, you've guessed it, India. Please come forth very slowly, India. Look at her, she's so beautiful. This is your moment. You know, I have to do a special introduction for India. I'm getting teary now, oh no. You know, India has been working so hard, as all the girls have been, It's been a 5-week tour for them away from home in South Africa. They've been working from morning till night. You wouldn't believe it. 6 o'clock they're up, midnight they're sleeping. And look at what India has done a little bit to her foot here, which is from an accident. Could you show us a little bit? Would you? Do you mind? And yet she's been braving on, so could you give her, yes, Johannesburg, thank you. She's a tough girl. And when they can take it, that's when we give you that challenge, you know? Say hello to Johannesburg, all right? And say a few words, okay? Don't cry now. Say hi to Mom.
I am speechless at the moment. Thank you, Miss Molly. I don't know what to say.
Okay, India, all right. To be fair, we can't give you too much time, all right, lovely? But good luck to all the girls. You still have a chance also, okay? Good luck to our 2 other girls from Guatemala and Barbados. We now know our 6 fast track semifinalists. And before we reveal the judges semifinalists, I am going to introduce you now to another one of our talent finalists. Now, we only told her 48 hours ago that she was going to perform on this huge, enormous stage, and boy, did she get a shock. Ladies and gentlemen, performing live before you and me, singing Only Hope, please welcome Sarah from Norway.
There's a song that's inside of my soul. It's the one that I've tried to write over and over again. I'm awake in the infinite cold, but you sing to me over and over and over again. So I lay my head back down and I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only hope. So I lay my head back down and I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only
Join us after the break when the remaining semi-finalists for Miss World 2009 are chosen.
Ooh, you're practicing to grow.
Regional winner of the Legend Program 2009 is Miss Columbia.
She finished the hole in 4th approach.
Legends Resort and Conservancy, another venture on the doorstep of Johannesburg. Okay, I've just been handed here our 10 judges' choices that will be joining our 6 fast track winners in the Miss World semifinals. Are you ready? Yeah? Are you guys ready? Okay, good luck to our ladies. And our 7th semifinalist is, please listen carefully as I announce, Korea. Our next place goes to Martinique. Take a deep breath, girls. Our next name is going to be Colombia. Our 10th semi-final place goes to Poland. Well done to our next country. She is who's it gonna be? Brazil! The tension is mounting, and we have 5 more places, 5 more chances left for Miss World 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? The next country I'm going to read out is Bonsoir, France. The next country, and the 13th semifinalist goes to a country in Asia. It is going to be Vietnam. All right, you've been watching them all month long. Who are you hoping for? We only have 3 places left, and so many beautiful contestants. Whatever are we going to do? But these are the judges' decisions. They have been interviewing them whole days on end, watching their every move, checking out their every action, and how they've reacted with all the other girls. So let's give them all a round of applause, all right? They've been working hard. But still, only 3 places left. And the first of those 3 places left goes to oh, it's nerve-wracking. Kazakhstan! Only 2 more chances left in the semifinals. They've all done so well. I really don't know how they pick them. It's too tough a choice. But the next country I shall name has a slight advantage because she's on home turf. South Africa! All right, little extra applause. Okay. Now, who has captured our one last semifinal place to keep their dreams alive? Well, I can tell you that the 16th semifinal place goes to ladies and gentlemen, Panama. Ladies and gentlemen, take a good look. Your 16 semifinalists.
Well, look at that. All of these ladies and these judges down here have to make the decision on who is the next Miss World. Let's have a chat with some of them. We'll start with the producer of Miss World, Warren Batchelor. Warren, what are you looking for this evening in our contestants?
Well, you know, Steve, I'm looking for the whole package, but I must say this year, with the depth of talent we've had, this is superstar with a purpose, never mind beauty, and I'm looking for that superstar.
Thank you, Warren. Spoken like a true professional. I'm coming along the line here past Graham to Lindiwe Mahlangokwele, of course, hosting us this year. What does it mean to Johannesburg to host Miss World?
It is a great deal for us, Steve, because this is an opportunity for us to showcase our beauty of our culture, our dynamic and sophisticated infrastructure to the rest of the world. We've been able to host it successfully, and I think people need to make their decision to come and experience the beauty of South Africa during the World Cup. And I believe this is Africa's time, and we have showcased that we are able to deliver a world-class event. So we're very proud of ourselves, and we are saying the world, South Africa and Joburg is awaiting.
I think if you'd said that as a contestant, you'd have just won Miss World. Well spoken, Lindiwe. Wonderful. And now we come to our music director, Mike Dixon. Mike, you know what it's like to go on stage. How do you think these ladies have done today?
I think they've done fantastically, because it's really nerve-wracking up there. It's really scary. 1 billion people. It's really scary. But they have proved that this place, beauty with a purpose, Miss World, is just fantastic. It's gorgeousness, isn't it? Gorgeousness.
Yeah, this is the man, Mike Dixon. He invents the word gorgeousness just for Miss World. Thank you, Mike. Well, we're going to come along here now to a lovely lady, former Miss World, Zhang Zilin. This must bring back many memories for you. What are your feelings today?
I feel very excited. You know, 2 years ago, I was presenting China, and last year I was handing over my crown to Senia. But today, it's my great honor to be a judge. I feel very happy.
And we're very, very happy to have you, Senia, and doing fantastically as the worldwide face of L'Oreal. And coming along to JJ now, this is fashion designer extraordinaire. JJ, what do you think of all the fashions you've seen this evening that the ladies are wearing?
I would like to congratulate the international designers, first of all, for doing an incredible job to bring such exquisite gowns over to South Africa, and also the local designers. Thank you for doing such a great job.
Thank you, JJ. And finally along to Priyanka, star judge this evening, star of Bollywood. Is this nerve-wracking being a judge on Miss World?
I think I'm a lot more nervous than the girls right now. I mean, when we were calling out the top 16, I just remembered every single moment of every single feeling that I had when I was standing up there. Good luck, girls. You guys were all fantastic.
Yes, we echo that sentiment. Angela, we're going to go back to you. Our judges here are very impressed, not only with the contestants, but with you. You're looking gorgeous this evening.
Thank you very much, Steve. Aren't they wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you to the judges. And a big hand for all our contestants, if you will. But keep your eyes glued to our 16 semifinalists as we choose the winner tonight of Miss World 2009. You know, she will also be a special guest at the FIFA World Cup final next year. And the whole of South Africa, as you can see, has just been united as it prepares to host the biggest event in world football. And one thing is for certain, let me tell you, Johannesburg is the gateway to your 2010 experience.
South Africa has always been renowned for its sporting excellence, but now Johannesburg has become the international event capital of the world. Cricket World Cup, Rugby World Cup, and now FIFA World Cup demonstrate the confidence of the international community in the ability of Joburg to host the biggest events in the world. Miss World 2009 has brought 112 nations together under one roof, all enjoying the rhythm and beat of Africa, superb international cuisine, and a multitude of arts, culture, and entertainment. In preparation for 2010, the city has invested heavily in a new international airport terminal, a high-speed train link to the city, and a modern transport infrastructure. History is in the making as the city prepares to host the near 400,000 fans that'll descend on South Africa, most of them through the Golden Gateway of Johannesburg. The football teams of Mexico, Netherlands and Australia have already chosen Joburg as their World Cup base, ensuring that the city will witness the greatest celebration ever. Our contestants visited the brand new Soccer City Stadium, which will host the World Cup final. Dressed in gold, they certainly made an impression on South Africa's football legends. Johannesburg is the only place to be on July the 11th, 2010.
And a big welcome from Johannesburg. Awesome. Now, my country, China, didn't quite qualify for the World Cup, so I guess I'm going to have to throw my support behind the home team. Go Bafana, Bafana! All right, we're rooting for you. Right now, we want to keep the cheers going because we're joined by South African Music Award-winning urban pop group singing their summertime hit, Was a December. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Gang of Instrumentals.
Oh, right on.
It's time to party, ladies and gentlemen.
Pump a glass, pump two, overview.
Oh.
Everybody just relax, enjoy the view. It's the gang of instrumentals coming through. Let the resurgence just operate. The type of music that elevates the summer never ends.
Everybody dance. Everybody dance. Everybody dance.
Everyone, put it up.
The shake of my feet, making us move. All my years in June. Cocktails, buffet, so break now break. Shalamalama, since it was a December, it's a summer fiesta. What a day to remember. Shalamalama, since it was a December, it's a summer fiesta. What a day to remember. Shalamalama, since it was a December, it's a summer fiesta. Gang of Instrumentals.
A stunning performance by Gang of Instrumentals. After the break, the 7 finalists for Miss World 2009.
At the foot of Africa, in the heart of the Cape Winelands, is an estate intent on doing things differently. Spear's primary focus is to balance prosperity with social and environmental imperatives. Today, Spear is involved in a myriad of social and environmental projects, from cheetah outreach and bird protection to supporting a nearby primary school. They also fund a number of arts initiatives, believing that art has the power to transform communities.
If you are visiting Cape Town, Spear has got to be on your itinerary. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment. There are only 7 places for the Miss World Final, and the judges have made their decision. Do you know who you're rooting for? Yeah? Yeah? I'm seeing flags. We're feeling the tension here at Gallagher Convention Center. So here we go. The first Miss World 2009 finalist is Colombia. The second Miss World 2009 finalist will be Panama. We're holding our breaths here as we await the country name of our third finalist. Canada. And the fourth finalist, Miss World 2009. We've got some excited people out there. Are you ready? Is it going to be another lucky red dress? It's going to be Mexico! And the fifth finalist goes to ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gibraltar. The sixth finalist is, oh, there's only 2 places left. And the first one's gonna go to, go Bafana Bafana, South Africa! Okay, we have a party going on in the crowd. All right, but our 16 semifinalists now all deserve a round of applause, okay? Let's give them all a round of applause. However, there is only 1 more place left in our finals, and the judges have chosen that one special girl to give her one more place, the last place left in the finals. And that's going to be take a good look at them, girls. La Belle France. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our 7 finalists in Miss World 2009. Oh boy, the 7 ladies are thinking, I've made it this far. Yes, and for one of you, life is about to change. Do you have what it takes to win Miss World 2009? We're going to give the girls a few minutes as we go backstage with Michelle and see what the other contestants think of our 7 finalists. Take a look. Michelle.
Well, dresses are flying backstage here, tears all round, whether it's out of sadness or relief possibly, and of course there are hugs for all the contestants that have come thus far. But with me here is Jamaica. You are the roommate of Miss South Africa. Did you have any disagreements in your month staying together?
No, we didn't. We really hit it off. I mean, she's a really lovely girl and I'm so proud of her.
Great. Miss Argentina, you are Miss Colombia's roommate. What do you think her chances are of winning?
She have muchas posibilidades, big possibilities.
Right, well, thank you. And Australia, you are, is it Canada's roommate? Did you have any disagreements in the time that you were together?
No, it's actually really good because we're both early risers, so it didn't matter if one of us was blow drying our hair or anything. So no.
So that worked out perfectly.
Perfect.
And do you think that she thought that she'd make it this far?
I don't know. She's pretty special, so we'll see. Fingers crossed.
Great. Well, thank you, Australia. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Behind the scenes here, we got comments from the roommates of our 7 finalists. And of course, we're wishing them all the best of luck. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Michelle. And you know, every one of them is special. As they say in South Africa, 100%. Wouldn't you say? Yeah. Okay, but we are getting only one Miss World 2009. And we're waiting as the judges deliberate. They're discussing it now, and what we're going to talk about now is beauty with a purpose. Now, as you know, that has always been a central part of the Miss World Festival for so many years now, and Steve will explain further.
This year, Julia Morley launched the Variety International Children's Fund at the Miss World Charity Dinner in London. This visit also showcased the city of Johannesburg at the World Travel Market.
London launched the 2009 Miss World Festival as our contestants were the stars of a spectacular fundraising evening at the Grosvenor House Hotel in Park Lane.
At 6,500, 7,000.
Each contestant brought a gift from their country to be auctioned.
To go. It's 7,000 at the moment, 7,500.
Top opera star Jonathan Ansell opened a night full of fun and entertainment. A special rendition of African Prayer by the Wycombe Orpheus Choir in honor of our hosts Johannesburg brought the audience to its feet. And after the serious business of the fundraising auction was over, we were treated to a magical performance by the whole cast of the hit musical Grease. A great occasion was made even greater with the knowledge that $400,000 will now go to launch the Variety International Children's Fund.
Well, $400,000 raised that evening. and a share of that money is being used here in Johannesburg to buy special needs beds and wheelchairs for Deboho Children's Home. We are pleased to announce that Julia Morley, on behalf of Variety International Children's Fund, is making a pledge to the Children's Home to the value of 500,000 rand. Now, one of our judges has become a Bollywood legend since she won the Miss World title in the year 2000. Who better than Priyanka Chopra to give a special message on behalf of all Miss Worlds, past and present. They're getting excited here in Johannesburg. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Priyanka Chopra.
Wow, isn't she beautiful? Say hi to Priyanka.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is such a pleasure to be back here on stage. With a purpose, Give me your mic. Sorry about that, technical problems. Well, Beauty with a Purpose was created by Julia Morley more than 30 years ago. It has become globally recognized for its outstanding contribution to support those most in need. The hundreds and millions of dollars raised have changed the lives of sick and disadvantaged children in every continent. I've had the privilege of working alongside Mrs. Julia Morley as she traveled the world in support of these children who needed the most help. She's truly an angel on earth.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. And you know, I've seen the work of this incredible organization, and I fully echo your words. Thank you. And thank you to Julia and all the girls that have worked together. Okay, girls and guys, and South African and the world, when we come back, we are launching a new feature of Miss World as our 7 finalists are put under the spotlight to answer a final question. Don't go away. We'll be right back from Johannesburg. Welcome back. This is a new Miss World feature that we're about to embark on as our 7 finalists are put under the spotlight to answer a final question from our judging panel. Now, these questions will be put to each contestant by Steve Douglas. So now, the world is watching you, ladies, and we are listening. Let's give them a round of applause first, all right? Okay. And the first finalist under the spotlight is Colombia.
Colombia, what have you learned from your encounter with African wildlife?
Good evening to all. I'm gonna try to speak in English, but my native language is Spanish, so this is a really good effort. I have learned that there are a lot of animals that are endangered species. For example, the cheetahs, the African penguins, the rhinos, and I don't remember the last one, sorry. And I learned that we have to value them and we have to worship because they are our world. And we don't want them to be over, or do we want animals to be over? I'm asking. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Colombia. Our second finalist will be Panama. Please take your place. And this is your question.
What has been your most memorable day during your visit?
Good evening, South Africa. I'm going to talk in Spanish. El día más memorable durante toda mi estadía aquí en South Africa
the most memorable day here in South Africa.
Ha sido el día de mi cumpleaños, cumplí 23 años, exactamente lo que Panamá no clasifica aquí en el Miss Mundo. Fue un día que la verdad nunca lo voy a olvidar.
It was the day of my birthday. I celebrated my birthday here in South Africa, in Port Elizabeth.
Y 112 países del mundo, 100 chicas que ahora son mis amigas, me cantaron cumpleaños y eso para mí siempre lo voy a llevar en mi corazón.
And now I have made friends with 6, 7 continents that has sang happy birthday to me in many languages and would always be in my heart.
Thank you.
Thank you, Panama. Our third finalist, Canada. Please welcome her as she takes to the microphone and the spotlight.
Canada, why do you think that you would make a good Miss World?
Hello, South Africa. In my eyes, Miss World should be someone kind, selfless, and compassionate. And these are some of the qualities that my parents have taught me ever since I was a little girl. I think I'm very fortunate to have been exposed to both Eastern and Western cultures and teachings. And if I have the honor of becoming Miss World, I would use my gift of music to raise awareness to important issues. Thank you.
Thank you, Canada. Our fourth finalist, Mexico. Please take to the mic.
Mexico, what have you learned about yourself during the 1 month of the Miss World Festival?
México, ¿qué has aprendido de ti misma este mes en la competición?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, South Africa. Yo creo que lo que más he aprendido durante este concurso ha sido el valor de la amistad.
What I have learned in this competition is the value of friendship.
Porque si de algo me pude dar cuenta es que todas y cada una de las participantes compartimos un mismo corazón.
Thing I have found and realized in this competition is that each one of us have something in our heart to share with everyone.
Y estoy segura que este día lo llevaremos por nuestras vidas por siempre. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
And I will make sure that we all remember this day in our hearts and forever. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mexico. Our fifth finalist, please welcome Gibraltar.
Where would you take your family in Johannesburg and why?
Good evening, everyone. Well, to tell you the truth, I've loved Africa. I would encourage anyone to visit Africa. We've had the chance to visit a couple of countries within Africa. But in Johannesburg, I can say that I loved the Lion Park because I'm in love with animals, and it was a very, very, very great experience being able to feed a giraffe and touch the lion cubs. Incredible. I have my arms open to anyone. And in Africa, I can say that everyone is really, really friendly, and they all have a good heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Gibraltar. Our sixth finalist, South Africa.
What memories will you take from having all these contestants visiting your home country, South Africa?
Good evening, judges. Good evening, visitors from around the world. Good evening, South Africa. I have such a wonderful collection of memories from the time that I have spent with all the contestants.
But I think the most important memory I will take away is being able to sit down and share with the ladies the backgrounds, the cultures that we come from. But the most important one is an experience of knowing that regardless of how different our backgrounds are, we all have the same goal, that we want to make an indelible contribution to our countries and to the world that we leave behind. Thank you.
Thank you, South Africa. Last but not least, our 7th finalist, France.
And finally, how would you describe Johannesburg to the people in your country?
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm really happy to be here with you tonight. Well, how will I describe Johannesburg? I will describe it like a city who moves, who's modern, but who has a good and, well, a history, who's there, who's present. You grew up with that, you had that history, you did it, and we're gonna do it for you, and I hope I'm gonna be able to be there and to give you the history you give me, and give it back to everybody in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, France, and thank you to our beautiful 7 finalists for Miss World 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, judging is now over. And who will be following in the footsteps of Ksenia Sukhanova in becoming Miss World 2009? Well, we'll find out soon. For Ksenia, it's been an amazing year as she has traveled to more than 30 countries on her global fundraising tour. And here she is. Ladies and gentlemen, Ksenia Sukhanova, as she takes to the stage for one last time as the reigning Miss World. Ksenia, come on down. We are proud to see Ksenia because we know she was crowned in Johannesburg, was she not? Yeah. And she wants to take this special opportunity to say a few words to you all and to the world. Ksenia, please.
A year ago, I won Miss World here in South Africa. It was the day that completely changed my life. I was so proud for my country, Russia, and for myself. Last year's final feels like yesterday, but so many things have happened since then. I have finished my degree, made a lot of new friends, and seen many different cultures across every continent. But the most important things I have done is to have helped raise millions of dollars for people most in need. I would like to thank Julia Morley for all the support she has given me all past years, and for the precious memories that will stay with me forever. Tonight, I hand over my crown, but it doesn't matter, because once Miss World, always Miss World.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss World 2008, we are proud of her, Ksenia Sukhanova. Thank you. And as we await the results, it's time now to announce our talent winner, Canada, to perform in front of 1 billion people. And Michelle is with her now, backstage. Let's take a look.
That's right. I have a very special, very talented young lady standing next to me. Surprise, surprise. She is a soprano singer. Lena from Canada. Please come stand next to me. How long did it take for you to study, to train to be a soprano singer?
I've been singing for about 7 to 8 years now.
And have you ever performed in front of a live audience like this?
Never in front of such a large, international, wonderful audience like this. So I'm very honored, very excited.
Wonderful. You're going to do phenomenally well. Good luck to you. Have fun out there.
Babino Caro, please welcome Canada. After the break, Miss World 2009 will be crowned. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. The judges have made their final decision, so the judging process is now over. Who's going to be the next Miss World? Well, let's welcome back our top 7 finalists. Hello. Now, with the results of the judges, please welcome the chairman of Miss World Limited and the chairman of our judging panel, Julia Morley.
I shall announce the results in reverse order. In third place is South Africa. In second place is Miss Mexico. And winner of Miss World 2009 is Gibraltar.
No words. I'm really happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 59th Miss World is Gibraltar.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the city of Johannesburg passes on the mantle now to Vietnam.
Yeah.
And Mr. Hoang Khieu is receiving, on behalf of Vietnam, the mantle to hold the 60th Miss World final in Vietnam.
Thank you. We hope you will all join us then. In the meantime, we'd like to thank the Johannesburg Tourism Company and the people of Africa's world-class city as we wish you every success in hosting FIFA 2010.
All the eyes of the world have been on Johannesburg, and Johannesburg has delivered yet again. Thank you, South Africa. Good night.
And let's now enjoy our big Josie party.